Governor consent means if you buy a land before you have been given CFO and you want to sell it, you don't just sell to people. The governor must be aware and must approve so that it can also be on the record that two people will not be dragging one land. Verification of ownership and equivalencies. For those who want to buy land, we often recommend, don't let them deceive you. It's our community land. It's our family land. Go to Edo GIS. All records as far as Edo State is concerned, we have them. We know what belongs to community. We know what belongs to government. We know government reserve. We know government acquisition. We know government schools. We know where all of them are. Ask us, we'll be able to give you the right information, especially those in diaspora. Compensation occurs wherein government projects and development initiatives affect one's property. For instance, we are creating new roads, and the road passes through your farmland, it passes through your house, and there's no way they can circumvent that road. What government does is to acquire your property, pay you compensation that will be enough for you to adequately take care of yourself. And provision of online forms and digital land administration services. What are our major successes? So far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. One of Edo GIS' most important achievements has been the digitization of more than 30,000 legacy land files, covering records inherited from the former Midwestern region, because in the past we were having hard copies and all whatnot. But with digitalization, based on hardware and software, we are able to transfer them from hard copies to digital copies, covering records inherited from the former Midwest, Monday State, and earlier Edo administration. This has strengthened the security and accessibility of land records and reduced dependency on paper files. In addition, the agency also significantly improved the speed and accessibility of Certificate of Occupancy processing. Before the Edo GIS reforms, we interest you to know that obtaining a CFO could take 1 to 3 years. The state introduced a simplified process, reduced official charges, and targeted a 30-day turnaround for successful application with all the necessary documents. When you hear somebody saying, Governor did it sign, or we've applied 2 or 3 years ago, ask them, what did you submit? Some of them came with forged documents. They have forged survey plan, fake clearance certificates, fake contact address and phone numbers, especially for those who are helping somebody to register. They will collect your document, collect everything, but when they now want to keep it in, they put fake, so that when we want to reach you to tell you, please come and check and verify, so we cannot reach you. Let me say 100% on CFO. When I came in, His Excellency mandated that I rescreen everything again. Before His Excellency signs and sign away somebody's property, we have to carry out forensic due diligence. Edo GIS has also contributed substantially to government revenue. Between September 2018 up to now, several billions have been collected. Edo GIS acquired a fixed-wing VTOL drone and vehicle-mounted mobile mapping system to strengthen surveying and mapping, while its digital land information infrastructure has enabled more efficient property searches and title management. In May 2026, just 2 months ago, the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development publicly commended Edo GIS as a model for modern land titling, registration and documentation reforms, and encourage the agency to participate in the federal government World Bank Land Administration progress. Clap for us. Other major challenges include, for example, land grabbing and racketeering. Land grabbing remains a major threat to secure tenure and investment. Edo GIS leadership has specifically identified land grabbing as a major problem requiring stronger interagency and community action. I'm sure most of you are aware the Obagi Nebusa land, where you have Okoroma and the likes. Governments acquired land for goodness sake. The Okoroma people, they are just settlers. The Mopai family called Ago, they settled there over the years. They were not paying anything to the government. You know those days when you have camps and they go, maybe because of the river, they were doing fishing there. All of a sudden, they are not claiming right that they own the land, but forgetting that the state has land registry that have record of everything. So when the Excellency Senator Monday Okpebholo saw the challenge, he set up a land restitution committee to look into the matter, made up of the then Commissioner for Lands and Housing, the Honorable Commissioner for Security and Safety, and the Chief Security Officer CSO to the state government, and then of course the Secretary, to work together in partnership with some of the selected members of the community. In order to solve the challenge, His Excellency made the pronouncement, don't worry, don't cry again, I will give you your land back. Now the community, those people that sold the land, took it that, governor said we should give us our land back, will give us our land back. Is it your land again? First, ab initio is not your land. Secondly, you even sold the land to the people that should have a claim are those who bought. And based on that, we did profiling. Bring your document. What are the documents they brought? The documents are documents showing Imokai and his land grabbers. They were selling it, they signed it and everything. We profiled them and we started allocating. That's what we do. We almost 98%. We also have quackery and non-professional surveying practices. Some of the surveyors allow their boys to do survey. And when they bring them, we overlay them, we discover that they are mismatching because they don't do proper surveying. Under my leadership, the emerging direction is to make CFO processing increasingly digital, transparent, data-driven, and customer-focused. We are also encouraging online application and tracking of CFO application, electronic payments, and reduction of cash-based transactions. We do not take cash from anybody. If you must pay through the electronic, and it goes straight to the government coffer. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, as at 2026, Edo GIS has evolved from a land registration agency to the central platform for land administration and geospatial information management in Edo State. Its achievements include digitization of legacy record, fast CFO processing, improved land title security, increased revenue generation, adoption of modern survey technology, and greater transparency in land. The principal challenge remains land grabbing, conflicting claims, informal land transactions, legacy records, delays in verification, inadequate public awareness, and non-professional surveying practices. The strategic response is to deepen digitization, strengthen cadastral and spatial data infrastructure, integrate land information, improve CFO, and then of course it's our wish that based on what the federal government said through one of the ministry, the recognition of Edo GIS in May 2026 as a leading land administration agency has provided us further evidence of the process already made and create an opportunity to attract additional technical and World Bank support for the next phase of reform. We are encouraging all investors to come to Edo State, and by the grace of God, we will not allow land grabbers, kidnappers, or any form of violence to ward off people who mean well for Edo State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless Edo State. Oba Atokwe.